I found a burner phone in my husband's car and thought he was cheating, but I unlocked it and realized he's been leading a double life as internet troll harassing women online. It happened yesterday afternoon. My car was in the shop, so I borrowed Hudson's sedan to run some errands. I dropped my lipstick between the center console and the driver's seat, and when I went digging for it, my hand brushed against something hard and plastic tucked deep into the seat rail. I pulled it out. It was a cheap, prepaid Android phone. My stomach immediately dropped to my feet. I sat there in the grocery store parking lot, hands shaking, convinced my marriage was over because he was sleeping with someone else. I almost didn't try to unlock it, but I guessed the passcode was our wedding date. It unlocked. I braced myself for I love you texts or suspicious call logs. Instead, I saw apps for Twitter, Discord, and Reddit. No contacts, no texts, just social media. I opened Twitter first. The account was logged in under a handle I didn't recognize, something aggressive and political. I started scrolling, and I felt bile rise in my throat. It wasn't just mean comments. It was a targeted, obsessed campaign of hate. He had thousands of tweets interacting with women, journalists, gamers, random moms, telling them to kill themselves, threatening to do horrific things to them, and posting their home addresses. I checked the Discord. He was part of a group chat dedicated to ruining specific female streamers. They were sharing photos of these women, editing bruises onto their faces, and planning when to swat them. I scrolled back months. While I was sitting next to him on the couch watching Netflix, he was typing out detailed fantasies about how he wanted to hurt these strangers. He called them pigs, sluts, and things I can't even type here. The worst part is that Hudson is the nice guy. He's the one who lectures his friends about respect. He marched with me. He holds doors. He cries during sad movies. But on this phone, he was a monster. I sat in that car for an hour, reading through the archives of his hatred, realizing that the man I love has a hobby of terrorizing women for fun. I feel unsafe, violated, and completely blindsided. He's going to be home from work in 2 hours. I'm terrified to face him. Do I confront him immediately, or do I need to protect myself first? I feel like I'm overreacting because he hasn't technically cheated, but this feels so much worse. How do I handle this? Commenter, do not confront him yet. This isn't just trolling. This is predatory behavior and potentially illegal if he's doxing people or threatening violence. If he can switch between nice guy and this psychopath persona so easily, you have no idea what he's capable of if he feels cornered. Take photos of everything on that phone with your own phone. Document the Discord handles, the threats, everything. Secure your finances and have a go bag ready. You aren't overreacting. You are married to a sociopath. Update. 24 hours later. I read the comments sitting in the dark in our living room and realized I was being naive thinking we could just talk this out. I took used red flag collector's advice. I didn't just take screenshots. I recorded videos of me scrolling through the Discord chats so he couldn't claim they were photoshopped later. I forwarded everything to a generic Gmail account I made on the spot. I was shaking so hard I dropped the burner phone twice. When Hudson walked through the door, he looked so normal. He asked me what was for dinner and tried to kiss me on the cheek. I recoiled. I couldn't help it. He looked at me, confused, and asked what was wrong. I didn't have the energy to lie. I just pointed to the coffee table where I'd left the burner phone. The transformation was instant. He didn't look guilty like a cheater would. He looked furious. He snatched the phone up and demanded to know why I was snooping through his personal property. I told him I saw what he wrote to those women. I told him I saw the threats. He laughed. A cold, condescending laugh that made my skin crawl. He told me I was being dramatic and that the internet isn't real life. He said it was just blowing off steam and that those women get paid to be public figures, so they should be able to handle a joke. He called me a snowflake. He looked me dead in the eye and said that I was betraying his trust by looking at his private outlet. He started pacing the room, getting louder, ranting about how men can't say anything anymore without being persecuted.